Hey, welcome back to another Looker Studio tutorial. In this video we will continue working with charts, and in this one I'm gonna show you how to use scatter chart in Looker Studio. So let's remove this previous chart that we created. And let's click on Add a chart. In this scatter section we will be able to see two options, scatter chart and bubble chart. Let's click on this first one, and then later I'm gonna show you how to use also bubble chart. I'm gonna resize this. And then we will be able to see scatter chart here. First, in this dimension box, we have channel. In X metric, we have sales, and then in Y metric, we have profit. So what does this mean? Basically, purpose of this chart is to display correlation between two values. In this case, correlation between sales and profit, which means basically if we have higher sales, does that mean that we will be also having higher profit? So if we compare those values that we have here, we have several dots. One is phone, then reseller, in-store channel, and then online channel. Basically, we can draw a line here, and we can see that higher sales is in this case, means also higher profit, as you can see. So if we have more sales, we will have more profit, which is completely normal. And this chart basically can provide us information if we have some outliers. So for example, if we have some channels for which we have higher sales but not higher profit. Based on that, we can make some decision. Also in this case, if we have some dot here, for example, we will be able to gain higher profit without that high sales. This chart can provide us this information. Now, instead of channel, we can provide some other dimension. We can provide manufacturer. And we can see also same trend here. If I go here, I'm gonna find product name, for example. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of dots. We cannot analyze each of them, but basically for this chart, this trend is important. And also if we have those outliers that I mentioned previously. Now let's check what other options we have. Basically we have date range, sorting, filter, and cross filtering. We have also this zoom option. If we go to view mode, if we click on our chart, we will be able to zoom in. If I click on reset zoom, then I will be able to go back. Let's go to edit mode. Let's click on our chart, and then I'm gonna click on cross filtering. Let's go to style now. We can add data labels. In this case, we have a lot of them, so it actually doesn't make sense. We can also provide title, and then also we can limit number of these bubbles that we have. So if I put 10, for example, I will be able to see only 10 of them. As you can see, now I'm gonna put again 1000, and excellent. Bubble color. We have different options for that, so basically for each bubble we can provide a different color. We can go back to none and then to change color to something else. If I scroll down, I can include also trend line. So if I add that, I will be able to see this trend line here. Let's scroll down, and basically we have some default options for Y and X axis, also grid, legend, background and border, and so on. But let me scroll up. And then let's go to Add a chart, and let's find second option. It's bubble chart. I'm gonna place it here. Let me resize this first. Great. Now as you can see, we have some different metrics in this one. Region, order quantity, and record count. First, instead of region, I'm gonna provide sales again. Let's put sales here. Profit will be second metric. And then we have our channel. Instead of channel, let's provide something else. Let's provide product subcategory. Okay, great. And now for the size of these bubbles, I'm gonna provide order quantity. So basically that will be our third metric. And basically this is showing us also the quantity sold. Also we can check for each specific bubble order quantity. So for this one we have this number, for this one it's a little bit lower, and so on. That is actually the main difference between those two charts. In this one we have that ability to add bubble size. If I go back to the first one, if I add bubble size metric here, so let's add it here, order quantity. Again we will have bubble size scatter chart. So basically this chart will be same like this one here. Okay, with this I'm gonna conclude this lesson. Thank you for watching.